Hello friends, today there is a new story, and the name of the story is We Are Not Afraid to Die, If We Can All Be Together, written by Gordon Cook and Alan East. So let's see the story. In July 1976, a British businessman named Gordon Cook, along with his wife Mary and their two young children, 7-year-old Suzanne and 6-year-old Jonathan, set sail from Plymouth, England. Their goal was to retrace the legendary round-the-world voyage made 2 centuries earlier by Captain James Cook. For 16 years, the couple had honed their sailing skills, and now, aboard their professionally built wooden sailboat, Wave Walker, they began their ambitious 3-year, 105,000-kilometer journey. The first leg of their voyage, down the west coast of Africa to Cape Town, was smooth and enjoyable. In Cape Town, they welcomed 2 new crew members, Larry Vigil from America and Herb Seigler from Switzerland, to help them cross the treacherous southern Indian Ocean. But soon after leaving Cape Town, strong gales and massive waves challenged the crew. By January the 2nd, a monstrous wave, twice the height of any they had seen, struck the boat. Gordon was thrown overboard, seriously injured and nearly drowned. Miraculously, his lifeline held, and he managed to climb back aboard the severely damaged Wave Walker. Inside, Mary reported the worst. The deck was smashed, water was flooding in, and the starboard side was wrecked. Larry and Herb pumped water frantically, while Gordon worked to seal the breached hull with canvas. Below deck, the children remained calm. Suzanne, despite a serious head injury, quietly said her head hurt. Jonathan showed no fear, only concern for his family. With their pumps failing and supplies lost, they managed to get a backup electric pump working. By January 3rd, they had stabilized the situation somewhat, but the boat was still dangerously damaged. Knowing they couldn't make it to Australia, Gordon calculated that their only hope was a tiny French island, Ile Amsterdam, several hundred kilometers away. Fighting worsening storms and exhaustion, the family and crew pressed on. On January 5th, as conditions deteriorated again, Jonathan asked his father if they were going to die. Gordon had no words. The boy replied softly, "We're not afraid of dying if we can all be together." The next morning, with the wind easing, Gordon took a sextant reading. While he calculated their position, Suzanne, swollen and bruised, handed him a homemade card expressing her love and gratitude. That moment gave him strength. Around 2 p.m., Gordon ordered a new course. Hours later, just as hope seemed lost, the children burst into the cabin shouting with joy. They had spotted land. There on the horizon lay Ile Amsterdam. It was a barren volcanic rock in the vast Indian Ocean. But to them, it was paradise. The next morning, the island's 28 inhabitants welcomed them ashore. Standing on solid land, Gordon reflected on the quiet heroism of his children, the strength of his wife, and the determination of his crewmates. Their survival had been nothing short of extraordinary. Moral of the story. The story teaches us that courage, determination, and teamwork are essential in overcoming even the most dangerous situations. In the face of life-threatening challenges, the family's unity and calmness helped them survive. It shows that staying hopeful and supporting each other can make even the impossible possible. True strength lies not just in physical effort, but in emotional resilience and love for one another. Thanks a lot.